Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. Blue Box Incorporated is a company that existed in the year 2000. So they would produce realistic 1:6 scale military action figures. So the gear, the uniform, and all of the weapon sets actually are based on the actual thing. So if you are a gun guy or you are into shooting sports, you're really going to enjoy this 1:6 scale hobby. So from the base figure, you're going to really customize the figure further. So the original version of this action figure is in the Philippines. So this is just a replica or reproduction of the one that I have. So the 100% BBI made Elite Force French Airborne Bruno action figure is still in the Philippines. So it's going to make my list soon. When I travel back home, I'm going to bring it back here. So for the meantime, I missed that action figure, so I decided to make one from what existed in the internet. So I found parts, heads, body armor, and the weapons. So I was familiar with how it looked, and somehow I was able to get about 85% of what it had on. So let's discuss further. So let's discuss this 1:6 scale Frankenstein figure that I customized. So okay, so the head is Bruno from BBI, so with the beret. The body armor, of course, it has to be BBI, so with the rifle. But this rifle, I ordered this from a second-hand party and it was broken, so I had to take down the rifle and repair it. The uniform is from a different company, but somehow the shade or the color or the pattern is the same as the one that is used by the French military. So somehow the same as the battle dress uniform of the US military or BDU. So that substituted for the French CCE. Okay. So the handsets on this action figure is from a different company, from DML. The boots are also from a different company. So with the foot, the pair, and the peg system. So I had to work on the foot of this action figure to mod it out, because the base body is a Hot Toys, but I had to still work on the foot of this action figure. So somehow majority of the work was on the foot and on the neckline, because the base head is BBI, but the base body of this action figure was Hot Toys. So there was also an issue with the base body of this action figure, because I did not order it brand new. It is already used, and actually the sellers told me that the body had issues, broken arms. But when I took a look at the pictures, I knew that I could still fix those issues, so I still made that purchase. Anyway, it was really cheap or affordable. So we have an M9 Beretta together with this, the seller threw an M9 Beretta with the broken FAMAS rifle. So we also have a radio, and last of all, of course, this the magazines are for the rifle. That's also BBI. So with the mag pouch, the magazine pouch came with the body armor. So this figure, this was a lot of fun really to build it from broken pieces. That's why I call it my Frankenstein figure. So total build time about almost 2 months, because of course from the free time that I have, I still have to really study the pieces and see how they fit, especially the uniform, because the uniform is really quite big, not a fit for the base body of this figure. So I had to take it down and sew it back on and make proper measurements, so to make the uniform fit to the body of the figure, especially the total length of the sleeves for the arm, the total length of the pants. So I had to make cuts and adjustments, especially on the pant line. So let's do a quick 360 view of this action figure. And why did I customize this specific build? Because I was taking a look at the internet, the offerings online for 1:12, 1:6 scale action figures. So you have offerings from German operators, Spetsnaz or Russian. You also have, of course, your basic US military or Special Operations Command operators. But somehow when you take a look at the figure, when you take a look at the gear, when you take a look at the weapons, you would see AR-styled rifles. You would see Glock 17s or 34s in just different configurations, but the similarities are really there. But this specific look is, you know, when you take a look at it, it's French military. Even though the FAMAS rifle, French military has already decommissioned this rifle, so with the body armor. But when you take a look at this specific look belongs to an era, a time period wherein they would use this kind of setup. So when you pair this with other new or newer action figures that are produced right now, this is going to really stand out. Okay, so that was my very simple reason why I built this figure. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next action figure review.